The French, they coined the term, let them eat cake. But I think Americans, if they had slogans for today, it's like, I want my fucking cake. The news story this week has been like the marriage, the Freedom of Religion Act in the United States. This was signed in 1993 under Bill Clinton, but right now all these states are bringing it back. Indiana's brought it back, and it's always starting though because of something happening at a bakery. And the first case was in Colorado, and it was a gay couple, and they wanted their cake made and they said they wanted their cake made, and the person said, well, that infringes on my religious beliefs, and they didn't make the cake. And they sued, and they brought them on, and it's discriminatory, so you have to make someone's cake. And I understand, this is my whole point, I understand practically that every person, no matter who they are, should be able to walk into a business and get service and equal service to anyone else. But I understand in principle, but in practice, I don't want anyone who hates me to make my cake. You know, when my mom makes a cake, she says things like, George, the secret ingredient is love. And it's so cute. But when the secret ingredient is spite, like, you just can't force someone to make you a cake. I don't think you want to force anyone to make you a cake. You can hide so much nasty shit in the cake that you want someone who likes, I'll travel an extra block if you don't like me. So I can get like a hate-free fucking cake. That's all I want. And then, like, I love Americans. Like, there's never a lawsuit that they can, like, you know, step back from. So what happened after that happened? Anti-religious activists started calling up gay bakeries and asking them to put hateful comments on their cakes. They would literally ask them to say, like, God hates fags. And then the fucking bakery wouldn't do it because they're like, we don't believe in that. And they'd be like, you're infringing on my religious beliefs to have my feelings printed on your cake. Hate cake people, yeah, they went there. They went for the most, what type of party do you bring a Bible fucking shaped hate cake to? It's a completely ridiculous notion, ladies and gentlemen. I don't blame them for stopping to make those hateful cakes, but I just don't know. Like, is this really what we want? Like, this is, I'm on the level. I think 3D printing and robotics, because bakers are like, this is going to go in the future, and this is like, finally people are going to be free to print all the hateful shit they want to print on cakes for years. We've been holding back from what we want to print on cakes. We can finally do it when we can get the bakers out of the way. Since when are they on the front line of, like, civil rights issues? It's the baker. People are coming asking ridiculous things. I don't know if you remember the guy. There's someone in it was New Jersey. It was a couple, and they named one of their kids Aryan Nation, and they named the other one Adolf Hitler. They were only caught because they went to a baker and said, can we please put happy birthday Adolf Hitler on the cake? And the baker said no, and they said, you're infringing on my Nazi beliefs. And they took the kids away from the Nazis. That's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. You can't go around saying that, yeah, you want to kill 6,000 Jews or 6 million Jews on your cake. That doesn't work. 6,000. I know. I'm almost a Holocaust denier there. Danger Dulgar, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what's going to happen here. But that's it. Like, that the bakers right now, like, these are the cases that make it to the courts, ladies and gentlemen. How many times are bakers, through just pure negotiation, stopping civil rights fucking freedoms from being... I just don't understand. Like, it's a hate cake. It's the most stupid thing I've ever heard of in my life. It's like... I just remember the good old glory days of cakes. Remember when you used to go to McDonald's, you got like a McDonald's birthday party cake, and that was like the greatest thing in the world, and until you ate that red bit of, like, you know, Ronald McDonald's head, and that thing was too intense, man. That red fucking sauce they had on there, that would get you jazzed as a kid. That was some nuclear material they used to make Ronald McDonald's head red. Italians like to hide things in cakes. They don't even tell you, and then you fuck up your dental work, man. Those are evil people with cakes, and it just completely changes the notion of patty cake, doesn't it, ladies and gents? Patty cake, bakers, man, make me a hateful cake as fast as you can. put a bride and a groom, make them the same sex, and then put an X over it because this gay marriage shit's gone too far. I don't know. That's the end of my cake material. I'm George Braithwaite, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming out to Danger Dulgar.
One more time for George Hamilton Braithwaite, guys.